Breakdown, baby.
Okay, this is going to be part one of a 5-part series for VR rendering inside of Navisworks. So what I have on the screen is one of the results that I'm aiming to get to. This is actually a Revit model that's been linked into Navisworks. It's got some Autodesk materials on it, and I've also added some people here, and these are from a company called Render People. And I'm giving you a bit of a scale, and I'm lighting it with an HDR environment that ships actually with the A360 rendering product. It's a pretty simple and easy render to do. This is just a draft one. What I've got here running in the background are some of the more polished ones with different types of HDR environments. And what I want to do is take you through the process of how to do this from scratch with data coming into Navisworks, populating with some people, and then sending it to the cloud to do stereo panorama renderings and being able to preview on the phone with this barcode scanner here. So this is going to be part one of a 5-part series. And if we go to Navisworks to get started, this is my Navisworks environment. I'm going to work with a Revit model. Navisworks does actually read over 56 different file formats. So for this particular tutorial, I'm going to start off with a RVT file, which is a Revit file format. If you want to see other file types here, we have them all listed inside of Navisworks. So if you're working with Inventor or parts files or laser scan files from Leica or information from Pro Engineer, it's available, and there's several different variations of those file formats for you to work with. So I'm just going to open up this classic model here. This is the Villa Savoye by Le Corbusier. We now have our Navisworks environment here. This one is set up by default with a little third person. This is in my default settings here, and I'll touch on this in one sec. This is how the model comes in. So from Revit, because it's an Autodesk product, it holds the texture mapping from the actual authoring application. If you want to adjust that texture mapping, we have all these different tabs up here in Navisworks. And in the Render tab, when you click on Autodesk Rendering, it's going to bring up the material library that you can start to apply to different parts of the Navisworks model. So for example, if we want to look at this ground texture here, and we want to apply a new material to it, we can go down to Site Work and go down to Dirt Dark Brown and assign to Selection, and that will now be assigned to our model here. So pretty simple workflows. So at the moment it's got quite low sun. You can actually change this. You can have the geographical location or relative lighting, and you can start to manipulate how you want that to be. So you can change the altitude a little bit here, and you can see it starting to light up. Now the sun path isn't going to move, it's just translated that sun information from Revit. There's actually a bit of geometry, but don't worry about that for now. It's not going to affect your rendering.